Hello? I'm excited. I'm not sure if this is gonna work. I've been trying to, well, no, I haven't been trying, but I've been trying to phrase inside my head exactly what I want to say, and it's probably not gonna happen tonight. I can feel it. It's sort of another Ascension Report. This is where I want to start. It always starts in the dark, y'all. Okay, so it doesn't matter lately, like, what I eat, what I drink, and I do drink alcohol sometimes a little too much. My sleep and my dreams lately have been like utter darkness. I don't remember half of them. It doesn't matter what mood I'm in, they're all the same. It's just like deep sleep and barely any dreaming. Or I'll remember a few fragments, or throughout the day they'll bloop 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 and they'll pop up and I'm like, whoa, what's going on? I don't know what's going on, but my dreams have been really just everything's slowed down for a long time. But the other day, 3 or 4 days ago, I got up in the middle of the night and I started having this like almost like paranoid feeling, like there were these really tall, dark draped beings all around my room, and I was like walking to the restroom and I was like, oh, excuse me, whatever. And it was kind of exciting because I could tell they weren't like malevolent or anything. They were just there, sort of just like kind of watching, like checking things out. And you would suspect, for somebody who does as much channeling work as I do, that I would be used to this, but not really. My nose is itchy. And so that was my first signal that something was going to be up. Another thing that you all may have noticed or not, and I didn't expect anybody to notice, but actually 3 people have mentioned it so far, is that I had to take down a video that I made on Kunlun. And Kunlun, as you may know if you've watched any of my videos, is a Tibetan practice, a Tibetan lineage, and it's a system for awakening and bliss and enlightenment and all that good stuff. It's one of the most powerful practices in my spiritual routine, maybe the most, but not necessarily. And I wanted to share it with you guys. So I detailed the whole thing. I didn't say exactly how to do it because I wanted to respect where it comes from, and that there's a group of people who are called Kunlun facilitators who work with this system and try to bring it to people and teach them how to do it well. And I didn't want anybody watching my video and going, oh, I totally know how to do this now, or whatever. So I kept it simple, and I thought it was a good video. There were times during the video when I started to say things and then I felt this weird presence around me, and it was either like I couldn't remember, I was almost about to forget what I was going to say, or I just felt like I shouldn't say it. And there was one moment when I was kind of like, I'm not going to say that. 2 days, I think, after I posted it, I got a message from Primordial Alchemist, all one word, .com. It's a great website, and that's where you can get all the information you want to about Kunlun and about attending a seminar and about becoming a part of this lineage and working with it. That said, Max, who's the one who brings this to the public, or at least did, Max Christensen, that's not Christensen, it's Christensen, does not want it publicized. And I understand that. I don't understand. There's a book out there that you can buy. It is publicized, okay? And I don't understand what the difference is between my telling people this is an amazing, beautiful practice, you should go do it, or try it, or look it up. If you resonate with it, then go do it. Because there are certainly a lot of people I know for a fact who have attended seminars and who have tried to practice Kunlun and don't do it anymore. The people who fall out of it, and the people who stick with it, stick with it. So what's the difference of whether they hear about it from me or hear about it from whomever? Whatever. I respect these people's wishes. I owe Max, thank you very much, a deep debt of gratitude and thanks and blessings and all that good stuff for bringing it into my life. And so I respect their wishes, and I took the video down. What was interesting also is that Max watched the video, and he wanted me to know that I was doing great and that I'm beginning to understand. So there you go. I'm beginning to understand. I haven't understood anything yet, but I'm beginning to understand. And I have no idea what that means. Obviously, I'm only beginning to understand it. But it was nice to hear. He's one of my teachers, technically, so it was really nice to hear. And strangely enough, when I started practicing Kunlun that very night after having received this message and taking the video down, there was a lot of other stuff happening around me that I don't normally feel happening. Usually for me, I'm not going to take you through how you do it again. For me, I start opening up to this energy, if you want to call it that, and things get really intense, and I start moving a lot and shaking, and eventually it becomes I don't want to say eventually it becomes blissful, but eventually it becomes viscerally blissful. This time it was like instant giddiness. So I started practicing, and I just started laughing, laughing, and I just kept feeling these weird presences around me. It was like people were watching me, and I don't know if it was like my own ego, if I had, something click inside me that said, oh, one of my teachers checked on my progress, basically, because he can tell, what's going on with me energetically, and said I was doing a good job, and so I'm elated now, and I'm feeling this awesome stuff. Or it was, I don't know, or if they're really paying attention. I'm not sure if this video is going anywhere. Well, the other thing that I wanted to say, if you've come this far and you're still going, is that there's a practice that I've been doing, and that's pretty much done. Like, that portion is over, the Kunlun video is down, big deal, whatever, get over it. Everybody has been so nice with like the responses and the video responses. You guys are awesome, and you don't know how much that means to me. It's impossible for me to say, and I've said it 1,000 times. But I have this practice, and I was talking to Universe Kid about it, where I'll invite somebody into my space while I'm practicing, and I can feel their energy around me. If they want to come into the space, it's up to them. And we'll practice together and heal together, and it's a beautiful thing. And I sort of felt like also the other people who were around me, like the people who were watching and paying attention, is all of you. Because, and I've said it in another one of my videos, as the healer heals, the healer is healed. And if you put yourself out there, somebody responds to it, your responses, you don't know how much you're healing me. And it's almost more on like a psychosocial level, because it's this sort of acknowledgement and representation that I had not imagined before, and it's all of a sudden making me comfortable and confident and just feeling more real about what I do. I was telling Third Eyed Rob, who, if you haven't seen his channel, you must watch, Third with a 3, RD, Eyed Rob, that hearing the voice come back through the speakers, like when you were first video responding to my video, was this like strange holographic experience for me, and it was this validation experience for me, and I almost didn't know that I could do that. I have this strange disconnect, and I don't talk about this kind of stuff so much. I don't do like opinion type stuff too much. I know most people do, and I always watch it, and I love it, and I appreciate it, because I don't seem to be able to do it as much. What I can do is talk about my problems. I have this weird disconnect, like psychologically or egoically, where I can be feeling intense bliss over my entire body and shaking around and moving and speaking in tongues, and also be thinking about what I'm going to cook for dinner and when The Simpsons is coming on later tonight, you know? And I'm pretty sure everybody has moments of that. I also have a strange personality disconnect between what I can do and what I put out to you guys, and what you even what you do sometimes respond to, like by way of commenting and all that kind of stuff. It almost doesn't seem as real to me when you make a video and then it comes back and I feel that, and I'm crying, I'm laughing, and it's like so intensely healing for me, because I have that disconnect where I almost don't know that I can do these things. And of course I know that I can do them, I do them. But at the same time, I don't know that I'm having an effect on anybody or anything until I see it. You know, it's that old hard-headed human tendency that you don't believe it unless you see it, son. So yeah, I guess the only point of this video is again to say thank you 10 billion times over. You guys are amazing. And I've just had so many moments where I'm watching and I'm listening, I'm hearing, I'm feeling, and I'm healing because of it. And it has taken me to so many new levels, and that's the ultimate crux of this video. Sorry for being so loud. The Ascension Report part of it is that my practice has gone to a whole new level, because I'm putting things out there and people are responding to it, and it's healing aspects of my personality that I didn't even know needed to be healed to a certain extent. So, namaste, gracias, vaya con Dios.